I can't die with nothing. Ain't nobody had me nothing. Had to build it brick by brick. Every scar became a lesson. Every loss became a gift. Oh, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with
It's for the mothers, the queens, the women that held it all together, even when nobody noticed. Queens don't break, now they've been to rise, smile through the tears with fire in their eyes. Whole world heavy, but they still stand tall. Strong women carry everybody through it all. Queens don't fall, even under pressure. Heart full of pain, but they still are better. Bossed up mothers with a soul so gold. Built from struggle, now they unbreakable.
single mama working late shifts tired. Still came home and inspired a child. Bills on the table, but she made it work. Put everybody first while she silently hurt. Never let the kids see stress on her face, even when life pushed her out of place. Strong women different, they survive storms. Turn broken houses into loving homes.
And she beautiful, not just outside. It's the way she sacrifices pride. It's the way she still prays at night, even when everything don't feel right. She carried pain nobody knew, still found strength to pull through. A queen, a fighter, a mother, a survivor.
Please don't break.
Now they've been to rise, smile through the tears with fire in their eyes. Whole world heavy, but they still stand tall. Strong women carry everybody through it all. Queens don't fall, even under pressure. Heart full of pain, but they still are better. Bossed up mothers with a soul so gold. Built from struggle, now they unbreakable.
She got dreams too, don't forget that. Behind every strong woman, scars attached. So she glow different when she walk inside, cause resilience made her electrified. She the backbone and healer, the guide. The reason families survive hard times, even when nobody gave applause. She still kept pushing through it all, and now the crown fit naturally, cause greatness built her gradually.
Every sacrifice, every sleepless night, turn that woman into pure light. Strong women, strong mothers, queens forever. Queens forever. Queens forever. Strong mothers. Queens don't break. Hey, become stronger. Hey, made the journey only last longer. Every dark night made the soul shine bright. Now they stand powerful in the light. Queens don't fall, now they elevate. Turn pressure into something great. For every mother that gave her all, this the anthem for the strongest of all. For the mothers, for the queens, for the women that never gave up. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Welcome back. To Uncle Plug TV. I'm your host, Uncle Plug with the most. That means I love the post. That means I stay in the paint. What's happening with y'all? How y'all doing? We back again. One more time with the young lady Mighty. Say hello to the crew. Say
Hello,
hello to the
hello,
athlete.
everyone. Hello, everyone.
All right, welcome back to Uncle Plug. Tonight's conversation isn't about picking sides. It's about putting someone on trial. We all know there's always three sides to a story: your side, my side, and the truth. The goal tonight is to get closer to the truth. Accountability isn't punishment. Accountability is growth. If we can only talk about what was done to us and discover what we've done, what we could have done differently. Tonight, we are not here to shame anyone. We're not here to disrespect anyone. We want to talk about the consequences of healing and hopefully getting to the bottom of the things that we've done to be better. Thank y'all so much for tuning in this evening. And I'm real happy to be here. I'm really excited about this episode. What's going on, class? What's up, Esteban? V's in the building. Love you. Thank you. Glad you're here. Classic Coast. What's up, man? Great show today, man. Hey, that autopsy was bullshit. I was so upset watching that, man. I swear to God, man. Ben Crump. I don't know, man. I don't know about that guy, man. I really don't, man. You say, Uncle Plug, how? Oh, I seen it. He posted it. I think buddy name is Will T. I think buddy name is Will T. It's crazy. What's up, man? Esteban Bay. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? I'm glad y'all fell into the chat today, man. I'm got a great show lined up for y'all, man. We are here to talk to Miss Marty one more again. And if y'all was here for the first episode, uh, we was talking about her story. And being that we did get the story, it was a lot to unpack in that first episode. I wanted to bring her back so we could, you know what I mean, you know, really get like give it some color. Let's say give it some color. And she's willing to do so, and I appreciate it. Say, Uncle Plug, did you see what I put on your wall? No, I did not. I did not see what you put on my wall. I could not find it. But so crazy that I stumbled upon it as I was in the chat of well, not in the chat, but rewatching classic show. So yeah. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So, Miss Madi, are you ready for tonight's
Yes.
question?
I guess.
She said not that weirdo. She
I
said not that
guess.
weirdo. Someone else put everyone but you. I'm not gonna look and see what he posted. Yeah. It's just your he said he doesn't block anybody, whatever he was saying. He said he doesn't block anybody, and then he showed your actual post and he deleted it. He retracted the statement. So it's all good. We ain't worrying about that. We on to some big and better things. You know, you're doing big things over there on your channel. We trying to do big things over here, just like Classic and everybody else in the RSC.
Mhm.
We try to do big things on our channel, man. Try to bring people information and move the culture in some direction other than down. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So last time we spoke about initially what happened between you and your ex-husband when you were deployed. Now,
Mhm.
for my viewers and the ones who've been sending in these questions, I want to just ask you some questions to see what exactly caused him to, when you got deployed, serving your country and doing what you was doing overseas in Korea, being at least 18 hours away from your children. What do you think you contributed to make him pack up, leave, new chick, gone? Like, what was the problems y'all was having prior to these
Okay, let me
things
see.
happening?
How do I put this in a way that's not rude or disrespectful? Um, okay. So after everything was said and done, it's a lot of people that I thought were my friends, quote unquote, my
Mm-hmm.
people. So pretty
Mm-hmm.
much he was cheating from beginning.
Mm.
So me leaving just gave him a freedom to do it openly. Now, the issues we were having were The kids were a big issue. Like he didn't have a
Hmm.
job that could sustain our family, but he wanted me to
Right.
get out the military. And that wasn't happening
Why?
because he didn't have enough income to sustain our family.
Hmm.
So if I get out the military, well, we all gonna be paupers, or we
So
gonna
you
go
saying
and rely on the system? Like,
so you're
what we
saying
we gonna do?
you're saying he was cheating from the start,
Yes, which I found out later because
but
everyone wants to
you
find
didn't know.
Jesus and confess. No, I went to work. I went to work. I came home. I got my kids. You know, and while you at work, it's a long. It's a what, 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours when you're in the military.
Right. Okay. Okay. Now that's understandable. Now, say, I'm familiar with the military. I'm a veteran
And
as
then
well.
don't
So,
forget field time, gunnery. All the things I was participating in.
right
So I'm
now, what? So no, because I'm trying to unpack this as
Our
so he
biggest
was
issue
cheating
was
from the get.
me not yeah, the biggest issue was
There,
me not
there we
being
go.
home. Biggest
Right.
issue was me not being home when he wanted me to be home.
Hmm.
But again,
So
if
you're
he would
saying
have had
after you
an
got off work,
income,
you would do other things. The thing is,
no, after I
like,
got off
okay,
work, I got my babies.
because it's like you're saying him getting more income, but you staying longer, you still the same pay.
Yes, like he didn't
You
make enough
staying longer,
money
is
to
still the same pay.
sustain.
But
Staying
you
longer
staying
where?
longer, whether you left from work
I
in the
understand that, but
military,
that was a pay. He could not sustain our family on what he made.
right? But still, it's still you. I'm understanding that. I'm understanding he wasn't making enough, but you staying longer, does it equate more money? You have one
It
set pay
doesn't,
rate.
but
You
at the
paid on the
same
first and the 12th.
time, yes, on the first and the 15th. But at the same time, by then, I was making like $4,600 a month, $5,000 a month, depending on where I was stationed. So you also have to look at the big picture of the kids have daycare, lights,
Mm-hmm.
water. So I was going to come out the military, start paying for medical insurance, start doing dental, start doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't making no money. He was making what, $10 an hour? That can't sustain not a thing. Not me. That can't, $10 an hour
Now,
can't even pay our gas bill a month.
now it says, "Wow, I'm ignorant to the fact." Supermax say, "Wow, I'm ignorant to the fact." Still sounds like can't follow and trying to lead. So
Someone had to lead
that's
in that
where
relationship.
like and just to put some context on it, like it's more of a. It seems as if like you constantly reminded him of that.
I did to a
It's
point
like
because
was that
every
an
time
argument? Was that an argument? Was that an argument that
because
you guys
every time he
constantly
was like,
had?
you need to get out the military. My
And why
argument
did he want you to
was
get out the military?
so that I could be home more. But at the end of the
He wanted you.
day, he wanted me to be home more, but you have to look at it like this. I came home from work, I cooked, I cleaned, I washed clothes, I took care of my babies.
Right, right. So his argument was getting out of the military, but why? Why did he want you to get out of the military? Did he feel like
Because
you
I
had
was
something
gone
going
too
on?
much. No, he
Because
felt I was
sometimes
gone too
infidelity,
much.
because infidelity happens. You say that he was cheating the entire time, but you said most times infidelity happens when you're not present.
Exactly. I wasn't there.
So was he thinking that because you wasn't present and most of the people that you was hanging
In
around
all
was
honesty,
off
I can't
work
tell
and
you
you
what
weren't?
was in his mindset. I can't tell you what was in his mindset, right?
No, what I'm
What I can
saying
tell
is
you
the people,
is
was he cheating with the people that was within your circumference, was in your circle?
yes, yes. People
Now,
I work with. People
mind
I
you, if
work
you're
with.
right now, mind you
So if
that
you want,
these people, no, listen, these people work with you,
hmm
correct, and being that they
yes.
work with you, they have enough time to go and do their thing, and you're still at work. You know
But
what I'm
what's that
saying?
tell you though? But they're still in the military the same as I'm in the military. The only problem is I can't come home from lunch because of the job I have.
Right. But
So
still
you're meeting people as I'm paying for childcare. You're meeting people at lunchtime for your quickie fix while I'm at work. And again,
right.
my kids are
But
in
these same
childcare
people
that I'm
afterwards,
paying for.
now these people afterwards are able to do sneaky links after work, and you're still at work.
No, it was
So
all during work.
all doing work.
And then afterwards, everybody want to find Jesus and come confessing. I don't want your damn confessions.
Now, was there
I'm not
was
a
nothing that you
priest.
could do at those lunchtime. There was nothing you could do at those lunch
No,
times to make
no,
something happen.
no. And at that point, I didn't even want to. I was out of that relationship a long time before that relationship ended.
Right. So
Okay. I was out of that relationship a long time before that relationship ended.
she
When I
said,
was
"Did y'all
pregnant with my
discuss an exit place? Y'all discuss an exit plan? Did he have interest in furthering his education while you were in the military? They say to
I
be
tried
able
to
to
get
get
him
higher
to.
paying job."
I tried to get him to do it. I even brought the paperwork home. He wasn't interested in doing anything besides working that $10 an hour job, and he had some dream in his heart to be a kingpin. But I don't know how you a kingpin with no money.
Mm.
You
Well, that's
can't
how
be a
he was
kingpin
possibly
with no
meeting
money.
people.
He had
You know,
no
it's more drugs
hustle.
in the military than on the street. So
Yeah, but he had no hustle. So it's like you're doing all these things, but at the end of the day, after my pregnancy with my daughter, I was honestly done with that marriage. I was staying there for my kids to have a mother and a father.
right. And then
I
after,
spent I spent 20 weeks in the hospital when I was pregnant with my daughter. And I could honestly say I saw him maybe once a week.
so that wasn't good at all.
No,
That wasn't good at all.
no,
He said some tacky shit. She said during
yeah,
lunchtime,
yep.
prayers to you, sis. He said he missed you. You chose money over submission. Result, no loyalty. Solution, femininity, respectfully.
How? How?
I'm
That's the
I'm I'm
question.
I'm I'm,
No, I'm
I'm being
asking him how. Supermac,
no,
how did I do that
I'm being
though?
I have to be completely honest. I do agree with Supermac on in a sense because you if you're constantly reminding him that he's not making enough money, if you guys couldn't effectively communicate, and being that you were so much older than him, you had to find a way to effectively communicate. But other than
Well, then
that,
he
you
shouldn't have lied in the first place, and we wouldn't have been in the situation at all. Because I wouldn't have been with him.
well we
Yeah,
passed that
exactly.
now. Now we two
So
churn
now we in
deep.
the paint. But my thing is this: I didn't bring up his income until he brought up me leaving the military. Because I'm gonna say it like this: I am not leaving the military to be on no food stamps, government aid, any of that stuff. Because $10 an hour cannot support a family of five.
So what days did he work? Because
He worked
he had a lot of
Monday.
time on his hand.
He worked
He
five
had like
hour shifts Monday through Friday.
5 hours. What, he working for Amazon?
Get something like that. It was like the chicken plant or whatever the hell that was.
She
Bagging
said y'all was
chickens.
roommates. She said no one
We were.
appreciates the warrior until the enemy is at the gate.
I wanted someone, I think for me is I wanted someone that I could be submissive to. But I cannot be submissive to anybody I don't respect.
But we having children with these folks.
I still
You know
didn't
what I'm
respect
saying?
him. I felt like I got
And that
stuck with him. It wasn't a respect thing. I lost respect for him when I was pregnant with my son and I found out his age. My respect for him got lost. But I felt like I was
mhm.
stuck, so I stayed.
Right. Now somebody's agreeing with you. Say, Uncle, but the thing is even though he knew that with her career that there were certain benefits that would have helped him pay for college to be able to further himself. I agree with that.
Exactly.
I hate the fact that I hear somebody with 2 children, 3 in the home, and would take the easy way out, because in no shape, form, or fashion, you're right, he didn't take action. In no shape, form, or fashion. Now, Super Mac, now just always remember, me and you gonna always see things eye to eye, but being objective means seeing both sides. And I would never put myself in no position for a woman to ever say that to me. And I know you wouldn't either, bro. I know you wouldn't either. I know you wouldn't put yourself in a position for a woman to tell you that you're not doing enough. That's one thing. Like, the roles would be reversed. She'd be like, I don't see you enough. It wouldn't be the man saying, man, I don't see you enough. A man should, that me hearing that makes me go like, hold on, bro. What the fuck? What you mean you don't see her enough?
I mean,
You know what I'm
Superback, think
saying?
about it
Like,
though.
for real,
On an
because that
average week,
sounds non-respectable.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Okay, Superback,
you
I think, look at it from my point of view. Put yourself in my shoes. You're with someone, right, that has written down his goals of becoming a kingpin, becoming the next to becoming the next one on the street at the top of the hill. Those were his goals. And so when I was like, okay, you like doing this, you like fixing cars and stuff like that. Go to school for mechanic. Go to school to become a mechanic. The army will pay for it. All you gotta do is show up. Nah, I'm hustling on the side. He working 25 hours a week, making $10 an hour.
yeah, that's
He
light.
can only afford to pay the water bill and part of the
That's light.
electricity. Like, you really got to think about it. How do you submit? I can't submit to someone when I need to be the breadwinner. I need to
Yeah,
be the one paying
that's
the bills. I need to be the one doing
that's
everything. Then I
never
come home, cook, clean, take care of kids. What the hell are you doing?
that's
What are
never
you
a situ
doing?
that's never a good situation
And all he
to
doing is
be in
slanging his
in a
dick
man.
around the damn neighborhood.
And that's never a good situation to be in when it's children involved and you're supposed to be the head of the household. So I'm in agreement with you, but within this, there's still a thing called time that you had to sacrifice to do this. Because like right now, it really just sounds one-sided. It's
Okay,
like
so from his point,
your account. Hold on. Your accountability is checking out. Like you had checked
yes,
out.
and I'm
So
honest
it's
with mine. I take accountability for that. I take
right. You
accountability
had
for the
checked,
fact that
and
I was
it's understood.
done when he didn't show up in that hospital, and I had to call people from my work to bring my children to see me in the hospital, and he only showed up like once a week when I was on that damn tilt bed with his daughter,
So that
his
means he
only
checked out
daughter,
too.
because he
So
was too busy slanging his thing out in the streets.
hmm.
That's simply what it was.
She says, if his biggest gripe was that he wanted her to retire in order to be home, or once he knew how many years of her contract she had left, he should have been putting in work. So that way,
Thank you.
by the time her contract was up, he had everything lined up to take the lead. I can agree with
Yes,
that. I can agree
because
with that.
who quits their job? Who quits their job when their spouse is making $250 a week before taxes? Who quits their job?
He
I'm
says,
gonna tell
all
you the
right.
one thing I'm not gonna be is a food stamp participant if I don't have to be. That is for emergency situations only. That is for
Now
when you
it's
are
a,
down in the paint and have nothing else. Like,
so
I
now
was
listen.
not finna
Now listen.
come
Now
off.
listen. The thing about accountability, and I'm going to read this comment and I'm going to make this statement. He said, we're a different breed. We count us. He said, we like Wu-Tang. We for the children. Now, this is with you making it all about him. This is the amazing thing about accountability. so people
Yes.
can draw a conclusion to why we was in this turmoil. Now, with
Mm-hmm.
you painting a one side picture, it makes it
Mm-hmm.
seem as if you really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I
I
really made
think that
like
where I
making
fucked up at,
making one child is, shame on me. I mean, shame on you. But making two children, shame on me. So like
I'm gonna
you
say it
had
like
children.
this. All my children were born. First, we're gonna get that. All my children were born while I was on some form of birth control. That's why I say God had a plan for these children.
Damn.
When I got pregnant with Zion, I had the implant. When I got
There's all
pregnant with
right. If
Saasia, I had
you
an IUD. I did not want kids.
when you um say it like that, but when I think of the entire situation, that shit would
I
have been over. It'd have probably been a one and done. Like your ass is
I think
gone.
where I messed up at is
Hmm.
putting my feelings on a back burner. Where I messed up at is as soon as I lost respect for him, I should have been a big girl and figured out either if I'm gonna respect him or I should have left if I couldn't
I
bring
mean,
it back.
really, because you're the only one with income.
And I think that
People,
I should have
you really
made the
had a
time.
fourth child, and you really had a fourth child in the house.
Yes.
You really had a fourth child in the house. Like I'm telling you, like for me, listening to you,
Yes.
if I'm coming from a big brother standpoint, you my little sister,
Mhm.
I'd have been said, man, what the fuck is you doing? Why is you fucking with this nigga? Why is he in your house? Why is you even together? Why is you even with Buddy? Because if Buddy,
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you one thing: if women out there worldwide, if a man is screaming about time, you got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks, and that's being nice. You got 2 weeks. If a man screaming about, man, we don't spend enough time together. I'm gonna say first of all, cake ass nigga, you ain't got enough time on somebody's job. The last thing a man should be screaming in life, and I
and
mean it
that
from the
was one
bottom of
of
my
our
heart,
biggest
is that
arguments.
I'm lonely.
But that was
Bitch, you
one
should
of our
never be
biggest
lonely.
arguments. That was
But you
one
know
of our
what?
biggest arguments. I felt that he should lead the family, right? And he felt that he wanted to be a kingpin. So he spent all his time trying to be a kingpin, trying to count up enough change so he can go out there and buy something and flip it and all this extra shit. And for me, I'm like, you're stupid. You ain't got no money.
So did
Why are
he
we
he
trying
ever
to spend
fulfill
money
those
you
dreams?
don't have? He ain't
Did he
never
ever
filled up
fulfill those
dream.
dreams?
No, no,
Did he
no,
when he had an
no.
option of that money, when he had the option of that money when you was cross seas and he took the money, he
And
didn't he
didn't
didn't
do
fulfill the
nothing
dream?
with it. Nothing.
He ain't flipped no he got
No,
access to all this bread and he ain't
no,
flipped nothing.
nope. And then when he was done with it, guess what? All those ladies he was slanging his thing to walked off and left him right where he was at in a trailer in a park.
That's a damn shame. That's a
He saw
damn
all
shame.
that money to
Supermax say
waste it.
he said he
Yeah,
said
we
I'm
are.
so sorry. He said I'm sorry to say you chosen.
I
He said
know.
Plug being nice.
I know. I
Plug
did.
being
And I,
nice.
you know what? I did. And I think that I was so concerned about having the perfect nucleus family that I did not really take my worth into consideration. I
Yeah,
was
you
so
definitely did.
concerned with my children having a dad because I didn't have one. So I was so concerned with us living in this two-parent household and trying to be here for our children that I lost sight of what I wanted and I
Yeah, you
lost sight
fucked
of what
that
I
up.
deserved.
Yeah, you
And I
fucked
lost
that up.
sight of what I deserved. And
Yeah,
that's
you
on me. And I take accountability for that. That's why now I'm looking at
so so
everything.
you
My
was so
list.
you so you everything that you have taken in account, you've taken accountability for it.
Yes. I've taken accountability because what I should have been doing, right, was trying to be his cheerleader to better himself in a legal way instead of when every time he talking about I work too much, instead of me being like, okay, I can work less if you work more. That's what I should have been saying instead of saying, You only make 250 a month before 250 a week before taxes. What can you do for me? So instead of
See,
doing
say
that, I
de-
should have,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely a
instead of
lapse in
doing that,
judgment.
I should have encouraged him to do better as opposed to putting him down over the what he made.
Yeah, because that type of talk, you don't get no. I'm gonna tell you what. With a good, you got good man and a bullshitter. A good man ain't gonna put you in a position to say nothing to him like that. A bad guy, he ain't gonna do nothing but shut down. See, what you had was a fourth child. He said, I agree with everything you're saying. You lose me when your logic results in the destruction of the black family, respectfully.
And I understand that wholeheartedly, but I was so busy trying to keep that structure. I lost track of what that structure actually is.
Mm-hmm.
The structure of a
See,
black family is a
but you
husband
keep,
who goes out to
but
support the
hold on, hold on, hold on,
family,
hold on, hold on,
and
hold
a
on, hold on, hold on,
wife
hold on, hold on,
stays
hold on,
home
hold
to
on,
do
Marty.
wifely
Hey,
things.
hold on, Marty. You
That's
ain't got to finish
cool.
that thought. And I know you, I know your mouth open, your ears don't close. But at the end of the day, you have homeboys, and you keep some homeboys.
Always do.
You keep some
Always
homeboys.
have.
So you mean to tell me you didn't have nobody in your unit
Oh, no,
that could speak
no,
some
I'm
sense to
not
that
saying
nigga?
that. They
You had
tried,
nobody
and
in your
I'll give
unit.
it to them. I'll give my platoon sergeant tried. He was one of those people that had a hot temper and he didn't want nobody telling him what he did wrong. Even to this day, if his mom says he did something wrong, she all kinds of bees and hoes and she don't understand his struggle or he throw everything from his childhood in her face. So when my platoon sergeant tried to
So he
talk to
was
him,
damaged. Did he have his
my
father?
br- it's- no, no, his father was in and out of jail his whole
That's
life.
another fuck up. They say the key is
And his mother
identifying
was a
the lapse
teen,
in
and
judgment
his
and
mom was a
preventing it.
teen
See,
parent.
your ears do close when your mouth open.
I'm gonna
See,
smack him.
uh, we unpacking some shit.
Oof.
We unpacking some shit. That mouth. They say the key to identifying the lapse in judgment and preventing it from happening again moving forward. Said
Yes.
unwanted children are the strongest blessed that you are. To bless you, you are
Yes.
blessed.
Thank you. Yes. They are a very
A
big
whole
blessing.
dependent. She said a whole
Yeah.
dependent. So he a whole dependent. He had a whole child. Crazy work.
Yeah.
A damn shame. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. But hey, but see, this like these are all
Let's,
the things that they're giving you your props for. Understood.
mhm.
But what I'm trying to tell you,
When I tell you
you
that him and my play brother got into a fist fight in the yard because he was trying to speak sense into him.
V says, are you open to being with a man who already has children?
I don't date anyone unless they have children because I cannot provide them with children. Unless they come
When
into this thing not wanting children.
she say when people feel attacked, when they say when people feel attacked, they shut down. And a real
Mm-hmm.
man is self-aware, very self-aware. That I'm telling you right now, like I'm telling you from the man that I am. If I come into a relationship and you earn more than me, it's not a competition by any means. It's just a man thing. I either gotta level up with you or surpass you. It's just it
But
has to
why?
happen because I cannot stomp my boots on the ground knowing that my old lady is carrying the weight. I feel like Atlas. He got the world on his shoulders, on his back. I feel like that. I have to do that.
But what if you make enough to support your family, but she just so happens to make more than you? Wouldn't that be like y'all are building just a bigger savings because you're supporting the family? She's building your savings. So when you guys get older, now you're traveling and doing different things because she
Oh,
was
of
able to help
course.
you build that savings. So should it really matter
Of
who
course.
makes more?
But that's just too much motivation for me.
As
You
long
making
as
more,
you
just too much
are,
motivation for me.
but
It's
if you're the
you
head of the
making more than me.
household
Just
and you
eh, eh. man, it's too much motivation for me. I'm like, if you doing 70K and I'm doing 50K, that's just too much motivation for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much motivation for me. That's too much leeway. You know what I mean? And like the military ain't that much money. So you really had a pea butt. You really had a pissant. He a
Man,
peon.
man,
Certified
man.
sucker. Boy, if you hear this out
And
there, boy, if this is a if this is a
and I'm
truthful,
gonna be
correct description of you, boy,
yes.
boy, boy, boy.
And
And
I
then
think
you
the biggest
stealing,
thing for
and
me,
then you stealing
I
car, and you stealing car. Really,
if
really
I wouldn't have
car.
listened to my mother, I would have left.
What you mean?
If I
Listen to
wouldn't
your
have
mother.
listened to my mother, I would have left. My mother felt like because my first marriage failed, that I should stick it through the second time around and just try to be what he needed me to be. But I can't be what you need me to be if you think both of us is supposed to be hugged up at the house and no one's making no money. Like
You had a
that's
whole teen. You had a whole teenager. That sounds like somebody who in high
man,
school.
you know that song You Can't Raise a Man? Baby, I was done. I shit. I was ready to drop him back off at his mama doorstep. Let her
we
have
got
him.
we got we got a word for where I'm from back in Florida. We got something to call him. That's a whole ass nigga, man. Anybody that don't go hard as hell in the paint for their kids is a whole ass nigga. Like I put in work and I ain't got no churn, but I put in work because you know why? I love me and me love to have shit. So at the end of the day, you got mouths to feed, and you done took on the responsibility of another child, and you don't step up to the plate. Use a whole out here, cuz it is like for real. Like you should not have any friends. Like you shouldn't be around nobody. You shouldn't be around nobody to buy beer, to buy cigarettes, Black and Miles, reefer, whatever it is. You shouldn't be around nobody because you should be soul searching to get all that hoe out you, cuz.
Yeah. And you
And
gotta think
then
about it like this
anybody,
too.
and I mean this, when you have open arms, like when a woman allows you, like you got it right, AAV, you got it right. It says that's totally different than being a bona fide scrub. Because if
Mm.
you got open arms to be able to go see your children at any time you want and you choose not to, let me ask you this question. Today, today, today,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
July 22nd, 2026. It is 7:38 Central Standard Time. If he rang your phone right now and say, I'm sick of this shit. I need my kids. I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to do my thing. We ain't got to be together, but I'm ready to be in their life and I'm ready to step up and be a man. What you
Then
say?
he is more than welcome to do that as long as he knows that I am not a part of that deal.
Put your right hand up. Swear to God.
I swear to God.
Swear to God. Swear to
Listen to me
God.
right now. If he came to this house and called and
Swear to
said,
God.
I want to be there for my children, guess what? He can be there for his children. I am the one still to this day, 2026, reaching out to him with his kids' phone numbers. Been doing
You
that
picked
since
you picked the
my kids
whole
got
ass nigga.
phones.
You picked the
My
whole
kids
ass nigga.
got cell phones at 5 and 6 in order for him to have an open communication with them.
Say, wait, you had a first marriage that failed and you chose him to be your second?
Bruh, man,
Oh,
man.
oh,
If I knew how to
pew, pew.
communicate, if I knew how to
Mm,
communicate
pew,
with the
pew.
first marriage, it would have lasted. But I didn't know how to communicate. Too many people was in that marriage. And then the second marriage, I was so gung ho on not failing a second time around that I stayed too long. I
Mm.
didn't want to have two under my belt. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make this work. I can make this work. I don't need to
Yeah,
be
boy,
in love with
outside
him in
influence
order
is motherfucker.
to build a family. Like, it just I didn't want to be a two-time failure at something. And so I stayed longer than what I needed to stay. But when I
Mm,
hit my limits, I was done and I was gone.
mm, mm. Understood. 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 Boy, look at here. Now, since we unpacked that sorry ass nigga, we can move on. Now we got to talk about these babies because the babies are you know, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
You about to get copywritten.
Get them a sense of pride. Now, do you think, because like, was there ever any complaints from the children about his behavior or his
No, he was a
demeanor?
good dad.
He's a
He was a good dad until I
great
broke
dad,
up with him.
wonderful
Hmm.
dad.
Yeah,
Now,
took him to
being
Chuck
that,
E. Cheese, took him to the park, always had him with him, doing like water slides outside, having water fights, doing all kinds of
how
he
he
was a
did
good
all that?
dad.
How
He
he
was a
did
good dad.
all that?
With my money.
Maybe that was what he was trying to tell you. Help me be a better dad and work harder. Because everybody be saying, like, hey, the side chick keep the household together. That's what they say.
Bruh. I was like, bruh, my roommate was just doing what he do. I always tell people it was like I didn't feel like I was in a marriage. I felt like I was more of in a situationship.
And you mean to tell me how many in your circle was actually doing your ex-husband?
Bruh, it was a lot. And that's why I don't hang out with girls. It was like four of them. But I think what pisses me off
Was
of
these
females
women
the
that
most,
you met
bruh,
there, or
they
did
ate
you
at
know
my
them
house,
prior?
barbecues at the crib. I'm talking about their husbands, their families are in and out my house. Like
Oh,
we
so
are
they was
hanging
cheating
out.
on their
We
significant
going to
other with
get,
yours.
bruh, yes, we were going to get
They
our
was
nails
cheating
and
on
our
they
tongue.
was cheating on their partner with your
Yep,
partner.
yes. And then one of their
Did they
husbands, when
partners
he
find
found
out about
out,
it? Did you blast
eventually,
them?
but when he found out, he called me. I was already separated from him. When he found out, he called me. He was like, "We should just hook up to show him how it feels." And I had to. I took my phone off my ear. I looked at the phone. I brought it back to my ear, and I was like, "I want no parts of your stupidity. I'm already done with that dude. If you want to stay with your wife, work it out with your wife." But I'm not one for. This is like 10 years later. People finding Jesus and now they want to come confess. Bitch, I'm not a preach. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a priest. Don't come to my confession booth on some dumb shit. Cause exactly what I'm gonna tell you is you should have been woman enough to tell me then, not find Jesus and want to tell me now. Cause now I don't give a shit.
V, V said, "That's all right. Take time to focus on your kids and focus on who you are as a
Mm-hmm.
woman and what you want and what you need and the things you like to do."
Yes.
She really, because she said that's tacky as fuck. What the fuck?
Yes.
She said, "Hell no." Boom, bap, boom, bop, bang.
You missed that
Boy, look
first
at here.
one. But I mean,
That
I
was a
got my
whole.
payback, so I can't even say nothing. I got my payback. So
You talking about when you hit him with the car?
yeah, and then he was getting sick before then, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I got
remember
my
he had the
payback.
stomach bug. He had the stomach
Yeah, he
bug.
got the stomach
Yeah,
bug real bad. Yeah, I got my
yeah.
payback, so I was good.
Got the bad food. He should go organic.
Yeah,
Yeah, should have
he
went
need to grow
organic.
what he eat. He need to grow what he eat.
Yeah, yeah. From the earth.
Hmm.
URF, yeah, Earth from the Earth. He should have grew. Yeah, yeah. V is taking it back. Yeah. Hey, look, it's a lot of people. Hey, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You understand me? Like, hey, for real, for real.
I'd have been
Yeah.
just
She
like
said,
her.
don't.
I was
She
cheering
said,
her
don't
on through
bite
that show.
the hand.
Mm-mm.
Don't
I
bite the
was
hand,
cheering.
or don't eat the food.
Listen, I was cheering her on when she rolled that wheelchair into that dang water. And then she came back a
What?
couple days. She was talking about some duh, 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 duh. Yeah. I was cheering her on.
Yeah.
I was right there with
Damn.
her. I was cheering her on, like, ooh, I
Damn.
did that too. Yeah.
Damn.
Good times,
Did
good times.
you ain't think about like putting cameras up in the house and all that shit?
No, because I didn't know.
You didn't know at all.
Hindsight's 2020. I didn't know at all.
So there was
You know
no
why I didn't know?
effort. There was no
Because
effort to put. There was no effort to put some of that dang-a-lang on you. He was putting that dang-a-lang everywhere else. He ain't made no effort to put no dang-a-lang on you.
I mean, I had 2 kids with him.
Yeah.
After
So
the
yeah,
girl, I
you
was
yeah.
done.
What? So could you possibly say that what made you stay a little longer than needed,
What?
outside of the efforts of trying to keep the household
No,
with the
because
mother and the father?
I stopped sleeping with him when
Mhm.
after I had my daughter.
Oh, so see, there we go. See, we unpacking some stuff now. See,
Yeah. I
see,
stopped sleeping with him after I
see.
had my daughter. Let me tell you
So when
something.
did
I think
when did you think all of that started?
no man can understand what it feels to be upside down for 45 minutes and then right side up for 15 for 20 weeks straight, every hour on the hour. And you had the audacity out of 7 days to come up there 1 day a week.
Mm. Well, he was working.
I was done. Yeah, he was working on hoo-ha. He was gonna be slapped in. He still was working that little same ass little 250 before taxes
Mm.
and laid up and all. Guess what happened? I still got paid on the 1st and the 15th, laid up and all.
So I ask you this question: Who was the fool?
I was, because I was too busy trying to compensate for the first marriage and not fail at this one that I stopped putting myself first. I stopped looking
Mm.
at what I wanted and what I
Mm.
needed in order to be a good wife. I stopped putting myself first because I always say there's a problem with your relationship if you are trying to
Who
lead and be the man and the woman at the same time. I shouldn't have
who
to.
gave you your information? Like, did you do anything in between the first and second marriage that you think would have led you to believe that you was ready for another one?
No. And
Like, to
that's the
be
problem.
honest,
That
you
no,
didn't do
I
nothing.
didn't. I
You
didn't.
just pretty
I
much hanging
didn't.
out. You was going to the club.
I was just chilling.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
was chilling. You know what?
You
I
was
was
going
like,
to the
okay, the first
club.
one, I wasn't going to the club and stuff. After I had my first child, that club shit, it was a no for me. I was going like to the pool hall,
Mm,
maybe go out to drink with drinks every once in a while. But for the most
mhm,
part, after my first son, it was like the club wasn't really my scene. It
mhm,
was, at that time, I'm a mom. So I want to make play
mm.
dates with other moms. I want to go hang out, have game nights and stuff like that. So so my whole perspective changed when I became a mom. But for me, I was like, okay, I'm I got my little sneaky link over here, got my little sneaky link, and so I just left it like that and I made no commitments because after the first marriage, I think I was more hurt
Could
and
you
disappointed
could
than
you
I
think
was
that
anything
maybe
else.
could you think that your your rendezvous, like, because like the military is a small place. It's a
It
very small
is.
place. So just
Yes.
think of all the rendezvous that you had between that first and second marriage over that time. You know,
I have four.
people, because people, yeah, but don't
I have four.
so that's like 14. Because like most people are going to
How?
multiply that in their mind. So your credibility and
Well, you
your
said
body count.
rendezvous. My rendezvous, like long term, is what I consider a rendezvous. I only have four of
No,
those.
no, now, but I'm talking about just randoms, like random
Oh,
sneaking
that's
beats.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people run
Not
their
even.
mouth.
Yeah, we not.
So
I'm
your
not talking
name
about
could
those.
your name could have possibly been scarred. You know what I'm saying? Like like say somebody might have served with you when you was in Korea, right? And then they could have
But
served
I
with
always
you
say
when
you
you
don't
was at
shit where you eat.
Fort Hood. But
You
hold
don't
on,
shit where you eat.
but hold on though. Say then you could have had some rendezvous at Hood. Now those same rendezvous follow you to Bragg. Now you're back in Hood. Like like this that community
You
is
know,
so even though it's many numbers, it's so small, and it's like
it
people could have
not
been
really
running their
is.
mouth about you. So you could have been like, but behind the scenes, that's probably the and then
I want to
the ones that
say
was closest to wait, hold on. The ones that was closest to you were the ones that was sleeping with him, was possibly the ones that knew your business. So at the end of the day, they using that
let me
fuel and
see.
that fire to scandalize your name with your husband just to get, you know
So
what I'm saying, this, that, and the third.
okay, so I've okay, so with him, the people that he was sleeping with were people I met at that company when I got to Bragg. They're just people I click with.
Mm-hmm.
The motor pool is a small place. So all the
Right.
females in the motor pool try to chill together
But
because it's
hey,
so many
the
men.
military, hold on, just like I know, the military is filled with lame ass dudes. Like I'm talking about some of the squares motherfuckers on the
Oh,
planet.
I know.
And
I know.
a lot of them would see you having a conversation, just a genuine conversation. You open, you friendly, you laughing, you smiling, this, that, and the third. You going about your business. He run up on Buddy and be like, "Hey man, what's up with da 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 da?" And he like, "Oh yeah, every now and then I go and get some of that." And then your name gets scandalized fast. So you got to
Yeah.
watch how you conduct yourself because you are used to being around a lot of men. So you got to watch how you conduct yourself around other men because at the end of the day, because they do run
Always
most of them
say,
whole ass niggas, they run their mouth like hoes. But Richard
and
said, he said, you
that's
gonna
why I
say,
always say,
hold on, sugar.
okay, hold on, I'm
Say
listening.
you you gonna say you don't know
You
anything
didn't
10
know
years
anything
ago
10 years
every
ago.
time you get older. You gonna say you
No.
don't
Are
I
you
don't
trying to
get that.
say that
Hey,
I didn't
explain
learn
that.
from my mistakes, Bridget? Oh, explain.
He said, you gonna say you don't know anything 10, you gonna say you didn't know anything 10 years
Anything
ago
10
every
years
time you get
ago,
older.
every time you get older? What?
But we talking about like 20.
Did you say that I didn't grow or like I don't understand that comment.
Yeah, explain that, Richard.
You're gonna have
Explain
to,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, because like that community there, like you could just go down to the motor pool and y'all could just be talking about logistics. And next thing you know, buddy out there scandalizing your name. You know what I'm saying?
I met my
Like
first
real talk.
husband in the military and I met him at a whole different camp. Met him at a whole different camp. When I say I don't shit where I eat. So if we in a company, there is nobody within that company that I'm
But
gonna sleep with knowingly, if that makes sense.
but
I
your
was in Camp Humphrey. Nope, I was in Camp Humphreys. My little thing was over in Casey. Like,
right.
no, I don't shit where
Now
I eat because
you gotta say
no.
like 4 to 5 of them. You gotta still say 4 or 5 of them whole ass niggas. They like real talk. They talking. Them 4 or 5
And they
that's in
can't
his
talk. And
circle.
remember that I always hang out with dudes. So when they talking, especially when it comes to my homies and my crew that I call my brothers, they go to town for me. So when they talking that yap yap, they gonna get a fist or two.
Yeah, but
Especially if they not coming correct. Don't lie on my hoo ha.
that still don't
Don't
stop the
lie
work.
on
That
my
still
hoo ha because they
no
come and tell the
no
truth.
no. What I'm saying is, but they still running a gator though. They
Yeah, and
still
they can
running
run
a
it all they
gator though.
want, but trust and believe when I tell you, I will embarrass the hell out of you in front of all your friends.
But
And I've done it
it's
before.
already out there. It's already out there.
It's already out
You know what I'm
there, and I
saying?
get that. But it
It's
makes
already
more of an
out there.
impact when you go and you put that person on blast when they whole company right there watching. It may be out there, but you know that person right there done lied.
But yeah, but at the same time, they still go. What you think they gonna believe? The lie or the truth?
Everyone always believes a lie, and I just didn't give a shit.
Because the
Yeah.
perception of you being a black woman in the midst of all these men, you know what they think you doing? If you ain't dyking, if you ain't a full-fledged butch,
Well,
they gonna think
yeah.
somebody is tossing you up in that group.
And that's okay,
So,
but you have to remember that when I was in Korea
so
this last time, there's a multiple of 60 people. I was the only female. Who the hell am I supposed to talk to?
right,
That's
right,
the
right.
question. Who am I supposed to talk to if I am the only female in a platoon of 60 people? Who am I supposed to talk to?
But look, I
I'm
understand that.
not helpless.
But I'm giving
I'm
hey,
not
look,
helpless.
what see
I
they
listen, trust, and
see it.
believe.
Look, trust this. They are looking at it from the point of view that I'm looking at
From a
to
man's
help
point
you
of view.
so you can see, especially he a young dude. He trying to be a street dude at the same time. He got plenty of time on his hand because he only working 5 hours. He ain't doing them at 25 hours a week.
Yep.
You understand? So he doing
Idle
25 hours a week.
hands.
Idle hands and ears and eyes to the streets. His ears and eyes are to the streets. So the way you conducting yourself got him looking like a damn fool to himself. Because
How?
the
But
way you
at
can
that time,
no,
I
no, no.
surrounded myself with
Regardless,
females, even though I didn't want to. And I didn't go
look,
out stepping out with everybody, and I didn't bring nobody to the house like that. I didn't. I tried to be what I was. I tried to be what they call a wife, and so I didn't. I hung out with girls, even though I didn't like half them heifers. I hung out
now
with
look,
girls. I tried
and look,
once I committed
and and
myself to
and
it.
and bitches
I
know they
changed
feel
that.
energy. Bitches know and they feel energy. So guess what they gonna do? They finna be around you to absorb all this information. And the time where
Yeah.
you felt like I ain't really fucking with buddy anyway, guess what happens? They gonna go right back, run their gator, and go get that thing that you neglected at the crib anyway.
Yeah, but I've never talked about like my relationships with people. Um, I am more I have my people that I talk to, and those females weren't it. Because I knew what they man was packing. I knew how he put it down. I knew all their business. And I didn't tell none of mine. Because if they
Wow.
talking like that at the nail shop, just imagine what they be telling about me if I open up and tell them anything.
Let me tell you something. And I understand exactly what you're saying. But what I'm
But I
hearing,
also understand what you're saying too. I understand
yeah.
wholeheartedly what you're
Yeah.
saying. That I
Dig.
know
And
that people military talk,
that
and I know
perception is
that,
way stronger than
and
your
especially
truth. You
because
say,
I'm in a
I
mil.
was around 10. Look, I was around 10 dudes 5 days out the week, and I never slept with now
And I
one
have
of
to
them.
be
But
sleeping
guess
with
what?
one of them. That's what everyone's
The
gonna think.
the
Yes,
off the tip, not just one,
yes.
not
And I
just
was in a
one.
male driven, and I was
Because
in a male
most of the bras,
driven.
because most of the bras that you was with, they was 4-5 deep with some boys too. And guess what? Getting tossed up every night, applying pressure. You understand?
And I'm more
Like,
of a, yeah.
and
And I've
that
always been like,
perception,
yeah.
and that perception of
Perception is a
you
thing.
in the midst, it's a motherfucker.
Yeah, but I was in a male dominant.
1,000.
I was in a male dominant MOS. There was nothing I could do about that. I was in a
Oh,
male dominant MOS. At that time, I was in a motor pool. I was
what
an
you was alpha?
all wheel mechanic in
Oh,
a
you
motor
supposed
pool
to be
working on
classified.
vehicles.
You're supposed to be
I'm
classified.
in a
You're supposed to
male.
say,
When I say male driven, it was
Miles
male
said,
driven.
unfortunately
Unfortunately,
true.
true.
Classic said Queen. He wasn't in alignment. You didn't deserve that.
No, nope, not
This
at
queen
all.
stay in the house and read books. She's ready.
Yeah,
She's ready now.
damn.
She's ready
I'm ready
now.
now,
She-
but I
but
feel
see,
like
you
if
know
I
what
had the
happens.
right
But hold
man,
on. But you know
I
what
told you my
happens.
picker broken. My picker broken.
You know what happens. You know what happens is that
You
the
grow.
reputation gets so scarred. You know, it gets so scarred, and then the view of how you see men and how you approach them and how you go about handling your business is kind of thwarted. because everything that you done locked into has been fucked up. Everything you done locked into, you done lost, or it was fucked up. So
I'm gonna
you
say it
gonna
like
come in with that.
this.
So your mindset is gonna be fucked up. So off top, your guard ain't gonna be here. Your guard gonna be way up here. So he gonna have to battle. He gonna have to battle
But
to
he had to
actually
battle
conquer.
that after my first husband left, I was done with men.
I
After my
think you
first
are,
husband left, I was
but
done
I
with
think
men.
you are, but you're not. I think you are
Now
done with the bullshit, but
I'm
you
done with the
looking for.
bullshit, but I want someone who is on my page. I want you and me to lay down together. You got your book, I got my book. We in the tub having a nice bubble bath. We got champagne. We got the candles going. You know, we're having us a good old time. That's what I want.
Yeah,
I'm older now. I'm
that's
wiser
with
now.
growth.
From my
Right?
first marriage, I never healed. I never healed. I kept trying to find a replacement, but I never healed. I never really took the time to sit down and figure out what I wanted and why that marriage didn't work. So I was so busy trying to fill that slot that I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. My healing did not start until after I left this dude. And I had to sit down with myself and
Your
really
healing is starting
heal.
now. Your healing
My
starting
healing
now.
started when I left him. That's when my
And you know
healing
what?
started.
The
My
best
healing
thing, the
journey
best
started
advice.
when I left him.
Hold on, Shawty. What she said, what V said was
Yeah, because I
to.
can't see it.
She said, take this time. Say that's all right. Take time to focus on your kids and focus on
Hmm.
you, who you are as a woman, and the things that you need and like to do. Because, like, to be
Yes.
completely honest with you, that's some tremendous advice. But you have to be completely open. He said you are better not queen. Classic say you are better not queen. He gave you the blue heart.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
He
Thank
gave
you.
you the blue
But
heart. Look,
you guys have
Classic
to
gave you the blue
remember,
heart. You understand me, man? We gotta go. Hey, appreciate that,
you
Classic.
have
Appreciate
to
that, Classic. He gave
remember
you
that
the
this
heart. You
was
know what I'm
11
saying?
years ago. You have to remember that this was 11 years ago. I have healed from that point. So I took the first 5 years to concentrate on just my children and healing
Mm-hmm.
all my past hurts. Because I'm not gonna lie, after my first husband, that guard was on 100. I wasn't telling you shit. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't trying to. Yeah, we together. We got pregnant. Okay, we gonna stay together because I got pregnant because my kids need a father. Period. Point blank. That's how I was looking
Mm-hmm.
at it. Because if I look back now, I didn't love that dude. I cared about him, but I didn't love
Mm-hmm.
him, and I was never in love with him. I married him so that he can get medical attention. I didn't marry him because I wanted to marry him. I married him in some jean shorts and a t-shirt while breastfeeding my daughter. I was not
Damn.
concerned about that wedding. I was breastfeeding my
Damn.
daughter. I looked up and that preacher man was like, he said his little spiel and he was like, "You do?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And I went back to
Mm,
feeding my
mm,
daughter.
mm.
He said, "You now married." Took my daughter, flipped her up on the next breast. When I was done, I burped her and I walked the hell out. I was done. It was over. We were married. Okay, cool. It's a piece of paper.
Damn.
I did not
Boy.
put my all into it. Now, don't get me wrong. I did the things I was supposed to do, at least the things I thought I was supposed to do, which was the cooking and the cleaning and the tending to the kids and, all that stuff. I did that. I washed his clothes, I ironed his clothes. But at the end of the day, yes, a very much illegal arrangement. At the end of the day, I wasn't
V
there.
declined.
For real, for real. Yes, a
Hey,
very
V a
much illegal
classic, but
arrangement.
perfect, perfect, perfect.
That's why I tell y'all
Hey,
it's that situationship. It was a situationship.
yeah,
It wasn't a true
yeah,
marriage. And yes, I was trying
yeah,
to be submissive, but I can't be submissive to someone that doesn't lead.
yeah,
How do you submit
yeah.
to someone that has no respect for themselves?
Now off the tippy, before you came to the chat and you was involved in all our shows, I always had this discussion, and it was like we always talk about women supposed to come in and allow that man to lead. Obviously, this
Hmm.
is one of them examples that I was telling dudes that this motherfucker don't. He's not owed no submission. He's not owed no submission whatsoever. Like for real, he's not. And it's a lot of cats that's out there that think because they're in this man role and they listen to cats like us on the pod that they deserve submission. Bitch, that shit, dog. You in your life as a man, you know when you deserve some shit. You know when you putting in the work on yourself, you putting in work in your field or whatever you do to earn that title of being I'm submittable. You supposed to submit to me because I'm one of them ones. You know this, and when you have that inside, that energy is going to allow her to feel it and fall in line. But when a woman don't feel it, that shit over with. You understand me? You ain't that nigga. You are not that man.
No,
You
I
are
felt like
not
I was wearing the
him, sir.
I
You
felt
are
like I
not
was wearing the pants
Hotel
and the skirt.
India Mike. You are not Hotel
Nope.
India Mike. And
Nope.
that dude
I
that you were
was
married to was a certified, bona fide sucker. There's no solid foundation
nope.
or connection. She said, set
Nope. Because I was
boundaries.
wearing the
That's how.
pants. Yep. Because I was wearing
Yeah.
the pants
Have
and the
have
skirt.
standards from the jump. Have standards from the jump. Classic
And now
say
that I
he's slow developing, and that requires more grace than she had. Say he's slow
for real
developing.
classic. Say that for
Shit,
real.
shit, it's been 12 years. It's
Yeah,
been
but I'm
12
I'm
years.
it's been 11 years and I took the first 5 years to grow. And then I did start dating, but I realized that
Man, shit.
the
Classic,
dating
classic,
pool is not for,
classic.
let me tell you something. This
We
dating pool
we
is
hold
crazy.
on 1 second. Now, classic, I ain't trying to debunk anything that's been said on any platform whatsoever. But this punk, hey dog, this type of shit, cuz. Dog, this type of shit, I know you done heard this story. This shit is trash. And I'm telling you, I know plenty of motherfuckers like this. And I'm talking about, and I know a few of them that got that shit laid out to them. I'm talking about got a successful mother and father. Got a successful uncle trying to put them on, a auntie trying to put them on, a big brother trying to put them on, and most of them still move like this. And then you mean to tell me at 25 it took you all the way to 37 to get your shit together? You mean to tell me
And
she
still
supposed to
don't have it together.
oh shit, and you got kids involved? Man, you dead in the water. I can't breathe. Classes say they needed to leave each other. Yeah,
Yes.
like
Yes.
look,
But when
look,
you have
it
so
shouldn't have
many
went that
people
far.
telling you, when you have so many people telling you about the black nucleus family and how staying together is
You
more
see this shit?
important, it really ain't
You see this
automatic.
shit?
Mm-mm.
It ain't
Yes, that's
automatic.
real. That's
It was
100.
misalignment like a
That's
motherfucker. Black queens
yes,
forever.
yes, yes. It was a big
Hey,
misalignment. It was me trying to keep that black family together, keep a black man in the household with the black mom and these kids, and but no, no,
I'm telling
it
you,
wasn't what
and
I
I'm
needed
not,
to do. I needed to find
and
someone.
listen, listen. Just let me have you, let me have you, let me have you. She said
Hmm.
100. He boy say respectfully, she gave it to him raw, and let him leave it in. We won't bash him either. It was misalignment. Now listen, we're gonna leave that up there because at the same time, look, but it was fucked up. But you fucked up.
Yes,
You
and I
fucked
say that
up.
all day. I know.
You
I say
fucked
that
up.
all day.
But
Yes, I
but
did.
now think about it. That dude that you say I'm not dating now, that's one thing I can respect. You said I'm not dating nobody who don't have any children. That's understood.
Yes,
So he knows coming in, it's gonna be blended out the gate. It's gonna be a blended
yes,
family out the gate, off tippy.
yes.
So when we know with us knowing this, what can you do that will bring him in and allow him to be who he needs to be?
For me personally, now that I have gone through my healing journey, I know that my role to the right man is to be his backbone, and not in the sense of I'm doing everything a man should do. In the sense of as he's out there supporting our family, I'm at home supporting our
Are you
family.
are you whole? Are you whole?
I am. I feel I am whole
Because
now. Now, if you would have asked me this 7 years
now I'm
ago, I'd
realistic.
have told you
I'm
no.
realistic.
You'd have
I'm
asked me this seven
realistic.
years
Now,
ago,
now
and I'd have
rock with
told
me
you
now.
no.
Rock with me now. Rock with me now. I'm realistic. I ain't with that you stay your ass home and take care of the crib type shit.
Oh,
I'm
that's not what I
talking
was talking
about
about.
are you whole? You got to come whole. Like we got to have some motion. You understand me? Like me
Yeah.
choosing, I'm being real. Like this is Plugg. This is Plugg. Me choosing, I got to make sure you got motion. And I'm talking about like you are truly out here trying to get to that paper that you are going to be an asset to me.
You do know
Now
that
fuck
submission does
all
not
this cooking. I can make some chicken
listen.
wings and some chicken thighs and some
I
burgers
think
every
you're
night. I
confusing
eat
what I'm
that free
saying.
shit.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
think you're
no,
confusing what I'm
no, no,
saying.
no.
I'm not
What
saying
I'm
that I'm gonna
saying?
be at home just cooking, cleaning, and taking care of kids. You got me
No, 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 no,
twisted.
no, no. I don't want
I'm
you.
nobody
No, no, no. I'm
housewife.
giving you examples. I'm giving you, i.e., an
Oh,
example,
okay.
and
I'm about to
I want
say
you to just understand. No, what I'm saying is, you got to be done with your past. You got to be done with
yes.
the fuck ups. You got to be done
Mhm.
with that. You got to, cause soon as buddy come in, like you don't bring old furniture into a new house. You don't bring that old
Exactly.
fucking luggage to the airport. You go, cause we taking off. We
Yes.
doing some new shit. We doing some new shit. So off the tippy, I'm gonna make sure that you right in your head. I got to make sure
Mm-hmm.
you right in your spirit. And you got to be right because there ain't no, because once a real man come in, ain't no done with, because he gonna show you that this shit is once he lock in and he look in your face and say, yeah, that's it. That shit is over with. There's no thinking about doing this, that, and the third. You locked in. You understand? That's normally how shit work. When a motherfucker know they got a good motherfucker, do you think in your heart of hearts and who you are as a woman that you are worthy
Yes.
of a man who deserves submission? Are you worthy?
Yes. But again, I am ready for that. But I will not date anyone until I'm financially sound.
That
So
sounds great.
I will never bring my debt. And it's the same thing like furniture. I'm not bringing my debt to this damn relationship. So when become financially sound, then I could truly go out there and be submissive to to the person that's ready to for my submission. But until I find that man that is worth submitting to, I'm not
Because I
submitting.
think, like, I think that a lot of people think that, the submission and the ability to cook and clean and be a woman, be in your femininity, those are all pluses. But a
Yeah, but
woman
that's not a
in a bad financial situation, along with a bad mental and spiritual situation, can fuck a man whole life up.
yes.
Like cleansing yourself is everything, and that starts with your health,
Yes.
the way you eat, your water intake. You know, like you already say, you don't do nothing but read books and relax, and you about the bubble baths. You're
Yeah.
more you're becoming suitable, but you also goal oriented. You also have your
Yes.
master's degree, and you're still in school. You're doing your thug thizzle on that, and that's cool. Because a woman coming in incomplete can fuck a whole man life who is
Always
complete up,
I think a lot of
completely
females
up.
get it wrong. I think a lot of females get it wrong on what submission is. Submission is not becoming a housewife. That is not what submission is. Submission is letting your man lead. That is submission. And doesn't mean I have to give up my job or my career. It means that I'm
It's
following your lead.
right,
That's
and
what
it
it means.
and that's a great description. But it's also how you make that man feel as he's leading. It
Exactly.
also how the confidence in his leadership is like you're giving him the confidence in his leadership as well.
And that's why I say
You
the
also,
backbone.
and it's
You're giving
also
him the
knowing
encouragement.
knowing that my masculinity or
Yes.
me being the man doesn't mean that I'm trying to treat you as if you're a doormat. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like
That's very
it's
important.
just me being me and not having any pride or any ego within me being the man that I am. You accept all of that,
But that's
all
what
of
a
me.
man is. That's what a man
Yeah.
is. As a submissive female, your job is to give him the encouragement, give him the respect, give him the loyalty, give him the honor of being worthy of your submission. It is not
Now,
about it is not about me sitting here catering to you on hand and eating, being kneeling and handing you your plate. If you want that, baby, you need to go find. You need to go over to Germany and buy you a
oh,
bride, because that
oh,
ain't for
that's what I
me.
require.
That's not.
That's what I
That's
require.
that's not for me. That's not for
That's
me.
what I require. That's what my that's what if anything, that's what my 12 hours warranted me. If you ain't gonna be the one to give me my listen to me. I want you to hear me loud and clear. Men, women, hear me loud and clear. If you ain't woman enough after my 10 to 12 hour shift to bring me my motherfucking plate.
Oh, you missed the point in that one. I didn't.
Oh,
I
because
didn't
you
say
said
that.
you just hey, I heard
I
what did you
said
just
I'm
say?
not gonna serve you your plate
Uh-oh,
while
You see
I'm
that tone?
kneeling.
That's it.
While
Seeing
I'm
that plate.
kneeling, I had to make sure you heard me. You apparently
Hold
didn't hear me
on
the
now.
first time.
My bad, my
Don't put
bad. Let me
words
let
in
me
my
turn my
mouth.
volume down because that right there
Thank you.
already. See, there you go.
Don't put
Strike one.
words in my mouth. Don't put
Strike
words in
one.
my
See,
mouth.
you
I
must
keep
want to
telling
tussle.
people.
You must
I
want to
keep telling
tussle.
people. I think one of my biggest pet peeves is that don't put
Hold on,
words in my
hold
mouth.
on. He say, Queen, it's okay. There are plenty of beta men who get this whole plate.
But I don't mind getting a plate. You guys are missing the point. The point
I'm just,
is, I'm not going to be at the house cooking and cleaning on my hands
it's
and knees. That was the point. On my hands and
I
knees,
hear
meaning
you,
I'm
but
not going to be your
no
doormat.
one is
I'm not going to be
expect
your
no
doormat.
one is no one is expecting you to be on your hands and knees.
Yeah.
No,
But
no one's
that's what we're
expecting that.
saying. Don't get it twisted. I do make
But
plates, I do all of that.
but what
It's
I
not,
what I'm telling you is I'm telling you what the men are hearing. You understand me? See that? See, I left it up there. See, you said I
they
ain't gonna
need
be
not to
on my
hear it.
hands and knees giving you your
Yeah, I'm
plate.
not.
It'd be like, hold on. But I
And I
said,
followed it up with
if
you need to go
that's
buy a
what
wife from Germany. I
now
followed it
listen,
up.
see, you said that you was ready.
I am. I'm ready for someone that deserves my submission. But what I'm not going to be is nobody's doormat. You're not finna
Like
walk all
queens
over me. I
forever.
did that already. I did that already. I let somebody walk over me. I let somebody take advantage of me. I'm not doing it again. I
Here
want
you
an
go.
alpha male. I want an alpha male, a true alpha male, not no beta. The beta is second. That's second place. I don't want that. I want an alpha. I want someone that's going to
It's
lead my household in the way it's supposed to be led. Am I
that
gonna make his plate when he
to
get
be
home?
honest,
Most
that
definitely.
beta, that
I don't want
beta
no beta.
can hold on. That beta can make enough money to take care of you and the children
But
and
he's
his
not
own
gonna lead
children.
me the way I need to be led. And
All
that's not
right.
for me. I want
Okay.
someone that's coming in here to take this household as his own and lead his household
And
into
that requires
success.
that requires paying the bills and making sure the children are on task
I've
or making
never
sure that or like
it's
what are you I'm trying to find some examples. What is your
I don't
example
need someone
of
to
what that
pay all my bills. I've never been that person. I don't expect you to pay all my bills. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I do
so
because I don't.
let me ask
But
you this question.
if you choose to do that,
What is your ideal of an alpha man? And
I
what is
want
your
someone to take care of
ideal
our
of
household.
leading? What is
Okay,
some
so my ideal of leading is someone that is going to let me be me. And when I say that, it means you're going to lead our household. If you feel that you need to pay all the bills and do all that stuff, then that means I need to match what you're doing in our savings account so that when we get older, we got that savings account crump tight, right? That's what I say. So that's how I look at things. I look at things like we are here for each other. This is not a one-way street. If you want to pay all the bills, hey, I'm not gonna do you. But at the same time, that money that I was supposed to be putting into the bills with you is now a savings account. We can even split that thing up, make sure all our kids have a college education. That to me, being the man of the household is someone that's going to guide us. It's going to teach our children to be what they expect out of life. I want a man that's going to take my daughter to father daughter dances and show her how a man is supposed to treat her. That's what I
Betas
want.
can do that too.
I want someone that's going to come in here and help my son and be there for him, whether he wants to go one route or the other. Someone that's going to show him. I don't want someone that's going to come in here and tell me to sit down and shut up. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. And I say I don't want a beta because a beta is someone that conforms to what you want. It's someone that can be shaped and molded. I want someone to come in here knowing what they want, not someone I have to encourage to get what he wants. I want to be your support and I want to be your cheerleader, but I don't want to be your mama. I don't want to be having to set the path for you. Like, baby, you need to go to work today, you know. So I gotta wake you up. I gotta make sure you got everything together. You know, I'm gonna be like, okay, he woke up on his own. His breakfast is made, his lunch is packed. We going out the door. We got work to do. But I don't want someone that's like, baby, I need you to wake me up at 6 o'clock so I can get to work. No, I don't want that. That to me is a beta. It's someone that I have to coach along. I gotta pick him up and set him on his way. And if I don't wash, if I don't iron his clothes, he walking around with wrinkles. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want someone that's actually ready to lead.
So you want that man to iron his clothes too?
I'll iron his clothes. That's not the point. I'm saying that if I get busy, what if I'm sick? He needs to be able to iron his own shit too. I want someone
She
that knows
say,
how to cook,
V say,
but knows they don't have to cook.
V said, you need a grown man who is already solidified, and just make sure you are ready for him when he finds you. Now, this man in which you speak of has a woman, and they're probably happily married, and you probably won't get your opportunity to receive him until she passes away. Um, because a
I
good
mean, no
woman
rush.
is not single, and a good man is unavailable.
Well, I don't really believe that. And let me tell you why. Because sometimes you have a good woman, but she needs to grow before she can get out in them streets and before she can present herself as a good woman. So there are good men and women out there that are single, but they had to grow. They had to take that time to really see what they want, to forgive themselves for the mistakes they've made, to let their baggage go before they can move on. Because if you're constantly carrying around that heavy rock into every situation, you're never going to be happy. So without you growing, you can't do nothing. So you need to take that time between those relationships that were impacting, all the negative dating that you did, all the marriages that I've failed. I have to take all of that and unpack it. And I needed to unpack it. I needed to really let go of my baggage in order to be the woman I am now, who is ready for that alpha, who is ready to be that queen of my castle. But I needed that time to unpack it, let the baggage go, let everything go, and be who I am now and be secure in what I want.
You see the question?
Have you received any type of counsel? Yes. Yes, I have. I had to do counseling and therapy in order to help me to unload my baggage because I was carrying a very angry baggage with me. I had to let that anger go to move forward.
Yeah,
And
that
I
was a
needed
lot of that was
someone
a
to
lot of
help me
anger.
along the way. I needed someone to help
That
me
was a
along the way.
that was a lot of anger. You know, like
Yes.
the attempted vehicle manslaughter. Uh,
I had anger. I had anger. I had
the
resentment.
attempted
I
vehicle.
had I had shame, anger, resentment. I had all these things that were just sitting in my heart. And I had to
Mhm.
use that therapy and counseling in order to be the woman I am today, which is one that's ready for her alpha.
Right now,
And he will come when he come because I don't leave my house, so I don't know how I'm gonna find him. But he gonna come, might bump into him at the grocery store. I don't know.
it's
But
okay. You can remain. You can remain a hermit. You know what I mean? God works in mysterious ways.
yeah.
You can remain a hermit. You know, it'll
He
be
might
okay.
come one day see
Uh,
if I want my grass cut. I don't know. But
yeah.
he gonna
Yep.
come how he come. I'm not
He
rushing
might be
it.
just he
I
might be just starting his
uh,
lawn service.
I
He
done
might
gone
come
on a
over there
couple
with one.
dates,
He
but I
might go.
don't
He might. You really don't hear nothing when your mouth open, do you? Boy, I probably try
you
to
cut
tell
me
you.
off when I was speaking.
I
So
mean,
hmm.
go
Oh,
ahead, run it on,
oh.
run it on down there.
Oh,
Go
you
and run
good
it
now? I
on
forgot
down.
my train of thought. Forgot my train of thought. You good?
You
Go
know,
ahead.
Buddy might pull up to the house with his lawnmower and his weed eater. He just starting his lawn care service. You know what I mean? You might be the one to help him put his LLC together and help him buy those little stickers that go on the side of the truck. You know what I mean? And turn that that one truck, that one Chevy S10 into a fleet of trucks, a bunch of
Yeah.
F250s. You know what I mean? You might be
Mm,
the one. I like V said, you need a grown man who's already solidified, and you just make sure you're ready for him when he finds you.
yep.
Just hope he finds you when he finds you. I hope you're ready when he finds you. You know, we
Yep.
got some
That's all
things.
I can be. They say you got to stay
You
ready to be ready.
you think you got some things you need to work on
The
still?
only thing I think for me is my financial standing, but that will be fixed in 12 months. My
12
financial
months. So we
standing.
got so we got about 13 months before we find that alpha man you looking for.
Yeah. And I already told you I'm not dating anyone until my financial sounding is sound. I don't know how people go into a relationship got $50,000 in debt. That's crazy.
He said,
You are
Queen,
describing an alpha
class
and
to
a
say
beta.
Queen, you beta. He said you got to take the proactive and the cons. Say that come with one of them.
hmm Yeah.
Mm. Alpha honestly gives you this, he gives you situation down and shut up sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
True,
actually
true, true, true.
like it's amazing. Now sometimes it don't even be nothing. It don't be nothing said. It be
Sometimes that look make you shut up.
mm-hmm. I didn't gave it to you like 17 times, and yet you
Listen to me very closely. You are a friend that I have known for years. So you can look at me. You are not who I'm trying to be submissive to. We are having an open dialogue. Okay. No, thank
It's
you.
understood. It's understood. I'm trying to get you ready. I'm trying to get you ready for,
Oh,
tomorrow. Tomorrow. That guy probably has a small roster. Be prepared. Because I'm telling you, like, and to be honest with you, I always give everybody a 90-day grace period when meeting someone or talking to someone. I always give them a 90-day grace period. I do, because you never know. Like, you just met this person, but they was out there, just hanging out. They may have been dating. You know what I'm saying? Just going out on dates, and you got buddy in your DM over here, and buddy that texts you over here, and the little secret dude that you got maybe emailing you. You know what I'm saying, in your Yahoo that you don't never open. You know what I'm saying? But like once every month, you know what I'm saying? You got your Yahoo or your AOL, that little old ass account. You know what I'm saying, buddy? You might have known since high school. Y'all might have reconnected at a, you know what I'm saying, a family function, you know what I'm saying, about 3 years ago, and y'all just hit it off, and y'all do some long distance communicating. So I give people a 90-day grace period to go and clean out your closet. Ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? Because by the time you probably run into me, you know what I'm saying? Probably got about 2 or 3 on the roster, just cooling. We just chilling. We just parlay, chilling, you know, slide over here, get some seafood over here. You know, she on the side with them good chicken wings at over there. You know what I'm saying? And then I like to shop at this outlet over here. She stay over that way. You know what I'm saying? A little something like that. So I give people their 90-day grace period. So just be prepared for a smaller roster, but just know that if you solidify your spot, you know, eventually everybody will just, you know, fall off by the wayside. You know what I mean? Like these things, these are coming from men. These are coming from, you know, who we consider in our chat.
Well, I mean,
in the outlet. We're in the
just
outlet that these are, you know, these are alpha men giving you heads up. They're seasoned, they're seasoned veterans. They're seasoned veterans. You know what I mean? So hey, it is what it is. Just
I
know
always
that
tell
these things
people
happen.
I have just started to date after 11 years of working on me and mine. Um, so and this dating pool is a crazy situation. You know, everyone
How
always say,
slim
"Oh,
is it?
I got the perfect
How,
person for you." I think I've been on, let me see, since I started dating again in January. And I want to say I've been on like 4 dates.
how that work out for you?
None of them worked out for me because everybody has a, you know, when you text them or stuff like that, they all have these, they all make themselves out to be the perfect individual. And then
Yeah.
you see them, or they paint themselves in this light that they are, you know, 6'1", nice figure, you know, like to go to the gym. Then you meet them and they 5'4", got a whole lot of padding, can't fit in the booth because they stomach in a way. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I and those ones, you know, you just split the check and walk away. That's
He said, if you haven't dated in 11 years, 2 things. You are rusty, and you are absolutely more selfish than you know.
the
I knew he
rusty
was
part,
coming.
I'll give you all
Hey,
day.
hey, hold up, hold
Classic. The
up.
rusty
Classic,
part, I'll give you all day. But it's I
classic.
haven't
I
dated
knew you was
men
coming.
in 11 years.
I knew
Classic.
you
I
was
haven't
coming.
dated men in 11 years. I haven't dated men in 11 years. Okay. I haven't dated any men in 11 years. So I'm rusty when it comes to men, but not rusty when it comes to dating. And I am selfish. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am very selfish because I want what I want. And I'm not settling
Yeah,
for nothing else. You
yeah,
have to be
yeah.
selfish in order to really,
Penny say, so
yes,
you're
yes,
saying you
Kenny.
dated women?
Yes,
Yes, that
Kenny,
was
I
very
did.
clear. That was very clear in the first episode, Penny. I know you weren't probably here, but that was very clear in the first episode that she's been on the other team. You know,
Yes.
she's been doing a lot of let's say cutting fabric. You know what you need to cut fabric. He say third thing. Hold on. Hold on.
Wait,
He
what did
said
he
one
say?
thing. He said, hold on. One, you are rusty, and you are absolutely more selfish than you know. Then he said,
Yes.
thirdly,
Third thing.
you now want women shit from men because you became accustomed to women.
I really don't. I want
Yeah, your ice skating uphill. Your ice
my
skating uphill.
ideal relationship classic is a sister wife situation. My
Hey,
ideal relationship is a poly
hey,
relationship. That is my
hey,
ideal relationship. Is a poly relationship.
classic.
So you need to find a man that earns my submission as well as be able to be submissive to two.
Classic, you hear that? You hear that? They got to go through something first before they can commit to something like that. You
Hmm.
understand? They got to go through some things. They don't come straight out there. They don't come straight out fresh out the oven and be like, hey, because most of them jump fresh out the oven and say, I want my one. They don't jump out and
Oh,
say,
that's
I feel
crazy.
like
That's crazy.
I feel like Shan. I feel like Shan. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing stuff out there. You figure deal, man?
Mm-mm. You have
Oh,
to
but that
have
was no
been
problem. That was
through
no
it.
problem, Penny. She's hey, trust me, she's thick skinned. She has no problems
I
with
don't.
anything
I've
that's
been
being
through too
said. She
much
is
in my
very,
listen. I've been through too much in my life to take offense to people giving me advice. At the end of the day, you're gonna take the advice, learn from the advice, or leave that advice where it came from.
yeah. Hey, Miles gave some great out. It's some great information. First contact should be in real life, not a dating app. No phone calls, no text.
Miles, I gotta get out the house to do that.
Say she want a stud with
She's
machismo.
and
hey, hey, you got VN Classic in here. Now you got Penny in
and
here,
you
and
know,
with
wait a minute,
Miles,
wait
it's
a minute.
on.
You know the
It's
funny part
on.
is I don't date studs. I have
She
never
date
dated a
Fims.
stud and I
You date
never will.
Fims.
I want
You
someone
date
that's a
Fims.
woman. I'm a woman. If I'm a woman wanting to date a woman, I want you to look like a woman too. I don't want to date nobody that think they a
You
boy.
don't want nobody. You don't want nobody with the taper fade
No,
and the,
I don't want no, no, no.
you don't
I
want
don't. I
nobody
don't want you over here trying to scratch your
getting the
imaginary
curl sponge
balls.
on
No,
top. You don't want nobody
no. I
getting
don't want
the
no. I don't want nobody trying
you
to
don't want
scratch
nobody.
their imaginary balls. No, thank you.
Yeah, okay,
I don't want that.
okay, okay. He say, I don't earn nothing. I just am.
I am just am.
Nope.
But you have to remember
Nope.
that. You have to remember that in order for someone to be submissive, you
Uh-huh.
have to earn my submission. You can't be no
That
fuck
is.
boy and then think that I'm supposed to submit to you. That's not gonna work. And then you got to be strong enough to have two women submitting to you, not just one but
You,
two.
you you hear that? You read that?
You can say that, but I still don't agree with it because unless you are a true man, you will never find a submissive woman. So therefore, you being a true man is earning her submission. How can you expect
You've been
someone
through
to
too
be
much.
submissive to you?
He said you've been through too much. Seek help before a partner, not a woman support group.
Oh, I don't do none of that. I don't do women. I don't even
She
like
said,
women like that.
get a
If I'm not
beautiful
dating, I'm not
stud.
hanging with you.
She said,
Ew.
she said, get a beautiful stud. They don't have they don't have to have a fade. Just the alpha.
No, those are.
Absolutely not. We will buy you a new book.
See, thank you.
Black Queens forever.
Yes. Hey, I'm not
Hey,
even
I
gonna
love
lie.
these
Like, I
dudes, man.
think my greatest birthday gift from one of my friends was a book. I, if you buy me a Kindle gift card, you'll be my best friend forever. But I do believe that as strong men, you have to put something out there for someone to be submissive to you. You can't just be a fuckboy and then think that all women are supposed to be your backbone. That doesn't work like that. If you
I
have a
know that's
strong
right.
man, he will take your submission as a gift.
Mm. Go ahead, because you segueing into tomorrow. Yo, hey, tomorrow, I don't know what time yet, but she will be on the panel with Soft Rain. This should be a
Yes, yes, I will.
very interesting. This would be a very
Hey,
interesting
dating,
conversation tomorrow.
I'm telling y'all, dating with children is one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do. Why not?
Three partners. Penny say
Yes,
woman
it's more
support
people
group
to help.
is all them girl relationships you be in. She said with
Hey,
kids in the home.
yes.
Say this was a great conversation. Hey V, man, you know what it
Yes.
is, man. Hey, you inspire me, V.
Hey. I always tell people,
Hey,
you have to
hey,
always
man.
be open. Open. You open to everything. I'm open to everything, and my children know. And I have an open door with my kids where they know what I'm looking for.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. To all you suckers out there, man, that be getting mad when somebody strong and confident comes into your chat and you want to block them and you want to delete them and you want to try to make them feel bad and then you want to say they stalking you or whatever the case may be. Stop being a sucker. That ain't real man activity. Y'all out here, don't be out here perpetrating this real nigga shit, dog. Don't be out here perpetrating this real nigga shit, man. He say gyms have a daycare. Just saying.
My
He's
kids
saying
is almost grown.
encouraging the foolishness in part of the downfall of society.
It is. That's why I stayed too long. I was
pay
encouraging
attention.
foolishness, Penny. I was
Hey,
encouraging
do
foolishness.
do 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 me a solid now.
Yeah. And y'all
Like
have to remember that my kids are
do.
almost grown, and I'm looking for
Mm-hmm,
someone that has almost grown kids too. I'm not looking for
yeah.
somebody that got babies and stuff because that's not what I'm about. I got 2 years left and my kids gone. No, three. I have 3 years left and my children are out the door into college.
He's saying you got kids? Nah, luggage in tow. He say you open his pocketbook, LOL.
Never, never.
He said five. He said, okay, cool beans. Yeah, cool beans.
Ooh,
Hey man, let's
beans.
support each other, y'all. All the small content makers, man, not including Classic. He on the big scale now. He on the big scale now.
Classic
Classic
climbing,
doing,
okay? Classic
you know what I'm
climbing.
saying? Hey, Classic over there. You know that little button on the side of the lawnmower that you push, that little prime button? Yeah, he didn't prime that bitch up. He didn't got all that. He didn't got that 2-cycle oil and that gasoline to the top of that thing, man. He did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
Classic
everybody
is
come through
doing
and
his
support one
thing.
another. 1,000, man. Hey man. Listen, to reach that goal, I know everybody is trying to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? 1,000. Wow. I want y'all to understand that when you get over 200 people in your chat at a time, hanging on to your every word, that is such an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So I want to
Hmm.
take my time out, and if everybody in the chat, man, can put some flowers in the chat for the grown man, for the grown man classic codes, man, that would be very much appreciated here at Uncle Plug TV, man. I want to give my boy some flowers. If everybody in the chat could please put some flowers in there for me, you know what I'm saying, and show this young man, you know what I'm saying, some love, man. He been doing some great investigation. Inspector Classic. You know what I'm saying? Really doing this thug thizzle over there, man. Y'all, it is what it is, man. And hey, yeah, man, everybody is definitely, when you set that standard, man, you give it time and eventually folks will follow. You know what I'm saying? It is what, when you setting that example, that's a true definition of an alpha man. If y'all want to know, when you consistently set those standards and y'all consistently, you know what I'm saying, do what you're supposed to do,
Hmm.
everybody will follow. And that is an alpha. That is, you know what I'm saying? For sure, bro. Appreciate you, Super Matt. Appreciate you, Miss V. Appreciate you, Miles. Appreciate you, Lil Penny, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for being here, man. Like 1,000. Wow. She said classic too fly to speak with his rude ass, with his rude ass. He laughed. He laughed. He said, "Big classic. Ain't that a hamburger? Big classic." Now I say the chat gonna say, see you in the 3MB. Yes, sir. Classic. Blessings, man. For sure, bro. For
Just
sure, man. It's well deserved, man. It's been going, you've been super duper consistent. I don't think
strong
nobody
man
putting out
come
as
to
much
support you
content.
and them, huh?
Yeah.
Penny, I think you
You
got
ain't
that a little. I'm not looking for nobody to support me financially, if that's what you mean. I'm looking for someone to support me mentally, emotionally,
I like the way
physically.
you see that shows growth. Your tone and your delivery just now, that shows growth.
I always tell people
1,000.
every day is a learning experience. Every comment you give me, it teaches me what I need to do and what I can't do. I grow every day. So you have to always remember that I'm constantly growing. These conversations are
Mm-hmm.
just that. They're conversations. They're little tidbits you take with you and then you grow as you move forward. For me, I'm growing every day. I'm up there, but I'm still growing, okay? I'ma always be
Understood.
growing.
That's a definite great sign. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. Like this is really like, if you haven't, if like having therapy sessions is cool, but this is definitely therapy. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Hmm.
when you can get input and from others, you know what I mean, that other grown folks that come in here and be grown and really give you some great feedback, something that you can take with you and live. She said, understand the nature of an actual man in the purpose of providing and protection. And
Mm.
that should be on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
understand the nature of an actual man, not, we could put titles in front of that, but an actual man, because an actual man is going to handle his motherfucking business, regardless of
And
what
he's gonna protect his household.
shit. He gonna protect that shit is automatic because he protecting himself. So everything else stand behind him. So at the first, he out front. And he like, man, I can't let nobody take me. Like first quarter, I got this shit. I'm here first quarter. As soon as the horn, I'm already in there. I'm in the game. I don't play that shit. Not a male. Yeah. You can't out here, man, for real talk. You can't be no bitch ass nigga, man. When it come to providing, you can't be a bitch ass nigga. When it come to protection, you can't be a bitch ass nigga. When it comes to constructive criticism, you can't be a bitch ass nigga. You can't be out here being a bitch ass nigga. You got to stand on your own too and let your nuts hang. Let them bitches got to drag on the floor. You understand me? Like I don't even see that shit. I don't see failure. I don't see that shit. I don't see losses. I don't see that shit. Cause all my whole day is in my hands. It's in my hands. And I take that shit on my back and I carry and I squat with that shit. I'm in the squat rack every day with my life like this here. I'm in the squat rack every day with my life. I'm in control of this shit. And I hold this shit down. And if I do say, get on your hands and knees and feed me my plate, that damn it, I expect that. But you ain't with that. I understand.
Mm-mm.
I understand that.
So I got quiet. I'm gonna leave you alone with your nonsense.
That's it. So if you understand, I can't even lie. I'm spoiled like a motherfucker. I can't lie to you. Say so if you
I
understand that,
always tell
then
people I am a firm believer that if you choose to take on the household, right? I'm not gonna ask you to support my children in that fashion. Like my daughter's in sports. I'm not expecting you to come in here and pay that $3,000 bill. I'll do that myself. You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's different when you taking everybody out for a meal than when you throwing $4 or $5,000 down on a sport. That's not the same thing. So I don't expect it. Now, if he wants to, I'm not gonna say no. If he want to help me with that, I'm not gonna say no. But I also don't expect him to do it. Taking care of household bills is a lot different than taking care and supporting my children in their extracurricular activities. That's not what
I'm
a
about
true
load
man don't need
management.
to. I'm not looking for
See,
somebody to come in here and be
I
my
want
sugar
you.
daddy. I'm looking for someone to be here with me.
Yeah, it's all about load management. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like coming into your home is a definite fucking no. Like I would never come into a woman's establishment at any fucking time or any place. I'm not to be in any place that at any time a woman could say the words, get the fuck out. Ever. My mammy couldn't even tell me no get the fuck out. My mammy couldn't tell me that. But having a home to where we have load management. Because even if I do make more than you do, there will be some responsibilities. Because if anybody has an opinion, your ass got a bill. Anybody that has an opinion in my home has a bill. Several. Like you gonna pay your weight. Cause I ain't your damn daddy. You can call me that, but I ain't him. But at the end of the day, I like load management because I can't. I like to carry the bulk. I'll carry the bulk, but then how can I save? You know what I'm saying? Because I got to think about then when it comes to vacations and hotel stays and flights and football games that I like to go to. I always make sure that I properly manage my funds, and I need somebody who is an earner to help me do so. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to have no dependent. I want to have a partner in crime, PNC. He said, but you can't come in with that energy because it comes off as disrespect. I understand the adjustment time, but that independent, I don't need no one, will leave you single.
I do need. I need someone. I just have always been that person that if me and you were together, right? I'm not expecting you to pay the whole load. We can't
Mm-hmm.
save for our future. We can't do anything if only one person is paying everything.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get ourselves structured where when we retire, should we in a yacht somewhere rolling around? We can't do that if one person's carrying the load and the other person's doing absolutely nothing.
That's true.
That doesn't make an even trade-off. I've always said that I didn't get my master's degree to sit in the house. I'm
Mm-hmm.
real with mine.
He
I
said,
didn't get a
yes, sir.
master's degree to sit in the house.
He said, yes, sir.
I
Energy
got my master's
invested.
degree so I can work.
He said, there are no gender roles. What
Yes.
we do need is a motherfucking unit and get
Mm.
that shit done. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's I'm always for that. I'm always for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm conscientious to a lot of shit too. I'm conscious to a lot of shit. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I know what you make. I know what you make yearly. I know what you make a week or
Yeah.
bi-weekly, whatever the case may be. And I know and at the end of the day, I always want to keep money in my lady's pocket. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if I'm earning, I always got to make sure not only that everything is being taken care of and everybody's doing their part at the same time. My you'll never be without being with me.
Yeah.
Never that.
I want a
Remember, if you
king that
have
matches my queen. That's what I want. I'm a queen and I want a king to match that. But I don't want a sugar daddy. I don't need nobody to carry me. I want us to carry each other.
that's fantastic. That's phenomenal. Supermax say, remember, if you have to ask any questions, you're not talking to her. He say, catch more bees with honey. Can't come off like every man ain't nada. Understood on the resume, but respect is needed to get
Yep.
respect. And to retire together, you have to start together.
Yeah. And
Wait, what?
starting
Can
is
I
when
read
you
that
don't
one more
come
time?
together. That was
He
nice,
said, "You
Penny. Yeah,
catch
read
more,
that again.
yeah, yeah, catch more bees with honey. Can't come off like every man ain't nada. Understood on the resume, but respect is needed to get respect.
Yeah.
And to retire together, you have to start together. I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Meet the soul first. Some of
Mm.
those items on the list may not be so important. Hey, that
Ooh,
is
I like that,
that
Miles.
friendship.
That right
That
there is
friendship.
fire.
That friendship
You
part is
can't have
so
a
underrated.
relationship without a friendship.
It's so underrated. That friendship shit is so underrated.
Yeah. But your partner
I
should be
can't.
your best friend. Your partner should be your
Tip.
best friend.
That's one of my good ones. You know what I'm saying? I need my dog. I need my peoples to keep me grounded. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a male version of your girlfriend. I ain't on that type of shit.
That's not what I meant by that.
I know what you mean. I know what
I
you
don't think
mean.
I want you to paint my
I know
nails
what you
either.
mean.
Like what? Nobody wants somebody to paint their
The
nails and talk
fuck?
about it. No. No.
I
No.
ain't on that shit. I'm not on that shit at all.
But that's what
That
I'm
is not
saying
my
though.
thing.
Nobody wants somebody to that's where your girlfriends come
Like
in. They the ones you go
like
to
you
the
know,
pedicure and manicures and girls'
like
days.
me,
And
like me, I go get pedicures. If you're a grown ass man and you don't go get pedicures, something the fuck is wrong with you. You understand me? I'm just letting you know off the tippy. But when I do, I don't even respond to when Lean Lean asks me, "You want what color polish you want in your nails?" I don't even respond to that shit. I just look at her like I'll let you know, man. Don't fucking play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? You could put a buff on my toes if you like to. Go and put a buff on them. You know what I'm saying? Give me a light little gloss on my tootsies real quick. But don't fucking play with me. Like I don't play like that. I ain't here to play with you like that.
they really be
She say
asking
no,
you what
say
color?
no. Yeah, that shit ceased. You know, by stop 3, that shit was over with. Like all that shit that went out the window. They knew the bitch knew they knew who the fuck I when I walk in, they know who the fuck I want. When I sit down, boom, they know who I want. And then boom, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody else, they know when they get the five, they understood. They got the 5 and the 5. And then she got on there, she got 20. And then when she got the 20, they was like, okay, he must want her. All right. So she come every time and we don't play that bullshit. Say that for I don't know who Lionel is. Yeah, y'all play that shit with Lionel. I don't do that. I ain't with none of that. Say no Robin Pete to pay Paul, maneuver as a unit. Believe that. Otherwise, you're just dating a profile. Real talk. Say 100.
Them profiles be
We
lying.
got the first lady in the building. Hey, you missed the segue. We had already mentioned the show tomorrow. You know, hopefully got everything set up and ready. We've been segueing into your show tomorrow, Rain. Yeah. I hear so much pain from her about what she brings and how he got to show up. But right now, you're accustomed to women and speaking from feelings. You got to heal, mama. Now remember what I told you. Remember what I told you. I say this is just what the men are hearing.
I understand that. Believe it or not, I have healed, but this show is about telling you how I came from where I was to where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to remember that I'm also I'm talking about my past because it's to show you where I came from to where I now am. So it's not about the not healing. A lot of these conversations are stemming from my past, but I have to speak the past in order to tell you, in order to show you how much I've grown and what I'm expecting now. So I have healed, but at this point, I'm explaining to people how I healed and how I was able to heal.
That's real talk. We're gonna get there, and we gonna keep this therapy session with the great Marty tomorrow. Cool Beans laughing. She wild. She say, yeah. He saying, yeah, toes can't be torn up. A man should take care of himself. Yeah, most definitely, bro. He say no paisley paint. Hell no. Hell no. No Frenchies, no Americans, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I pick the colors. Oh yeah, get that 702. Yeah, get that 702. Yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah. Say her the comedian say even if she makes more money, he said he always the head of the farm, wise woman. He said, great show. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate that. Means a lot coming from you. Classic for sure. Rain, hey, V. Man, hey, hold on a second. Let me go in here. I'm finna get V. I'm gonna get V a wrench. I'm gonna get V a wrench. V, hey V, you stay right there, baby girl. You stay right there. I'm gonna go and get you a wrench real quick. Mm-hmm. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, she ain't on this view. She ain't on this view. She on this one. I'm gonna go get my baby girl. Ooh, moderator. There you go. Go and say something, V, so they can go and see your range on there. Excellent show, classic. Yes, sir. He say, yeah, excellent show. Thank you. He say, you keep saying what you want, but I understand the journey. Yep.
Yep.
She gonna get there. Say Miss V. Yeah. She gonna get there. Like and subscribe. No Caleb, bro. Hey, she in the building. Oh, it's on. It's on now. It's on now. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Sup? We in the building, man. Super Mac, you next, bro. Super Mac, you next. Super Mac, you next, bro. Super Mac, you next, man. Story time on Sunday, man. Story time on Sunday, bro. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, man. It's going down. Super Mac,
and
next,
thank you
man.
all
Thank
for your
so
advice and words and learning lessons.
Now,
thank
trust
you
me,
all. They are all appreciated.
She does run her mouth, but she does listen and she is growing. I will give her that most definitely. She will definitely, yeah. She is definitely growing for sure. Most definitely, man. Holding it down. Appreciate you, little Penny, man. I thank you, man, For sure, man. Thank you so much. Say, hey, Super. Yeah, you know Super being here, man. Super, we gotta get him ranged up, man. We gonna get him ranged up, man. We gonna get Super Max ranged up, man. We gonna get Super Max ranged up, man. I appreciate my partner being here, man. Penny in the building too, man. Super Mike, I don't know what view you on, bro. I don't know what view you on. I know what view you on. I find you. Yup. Let's go.
Somebody call grandma back, please. She messed up my stream.
I'll say Miss V. Say Miss V with the ratchet. Yo, go gun them down. Hey, things starting to change, man. Things gonna grow.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, man, appreciate y'all so much, man, for tuning in, man. Hey, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, we always love these conversations where we can grow and get better, you know, help each other to be better. Much love, man. And finally, man, God damn, where you been at, man? I was finna put out the bat symbol and everything for you, big dog. Where you been, man? Shout out to Mary, who glad you got him to work. You don't you play with me. Don't you play with me.
Hey, so I was trying to get him to take a day off.
No, man. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? He talking about last night. He say so serious. So serious.
Yeah.
No, man.
He sent out the bat signal for you.
Yeah, we had a death in the family last night. If y'all was you know what I mean, to Ted's somewhere. Now we had a death in the family yesterday. You know, people had to talk, they wanted to talk, and you know, so you know, with me, man, I don't mind being that anchor, you know what I'm saying, for the family. You know, they called the cousin with some sense. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sometimes you got to be the cousin with some sense. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? YouTube lethal without the tool. Respect though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, what's that, Mariel?
Wait, that's Mariel?
My
Yes,
condolences.
yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mariel. I call her Marty. No, you say no condolences needed. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for sure. But no condolences needed. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. I've been to many family functions. I only met the gentleman twice. You know what I'm saying? He used to be off in his own little cubby hole in his chair doing his own thing or whatever the case may be. And I congregate with the men. You know what I'm saying? I congregate with the men. To walk down, exist, sup tears. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everybody just want to talk to talk to your boy, get some, don't wrap their head around it. They know I just recently went through it or whatever the case may be. So I would have come with the heat if I knew that's you. My bad, homie.
Hey, you know I'm ready for it all. I take everything with a grain of salt. Like I said, either I'm gonna take your advice,
No, that ain't me.
advice, or learn from that advice.
He said, I would have came with the heat if I knew that shit. That ain't me. That's the homie. That's the homie. Wouldn't. He said I wouldn't have came with the heat. Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about no, because Penny was like, he was the one that asked if that's Mariel? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Mariel.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. You come with the heat. I want real advice. I want real advice.
Yeah,
I want real advice.
That's Miss Washington. That's Miss Washington. She be in the chat. Most definitely, man. Hey, listen, man. He say thanks for receiving, Marty. Yeah, thanks for receiving, Marty, because we like to pretend we are perfect. Yeah.
No, yes, we do. And that's people need to let that go. Nobody perfect.
Yeah.
We all have flaws.
Yeah. 1,000. And that's what our platform is supposed to be for. We're supposed to be helping each other grow, become better. Yeah. You know, information that we don't know. We try to find it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we be holding it down on Soul's Chat. Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
For sure. She said word is bond. I know V, she might not be, I don't know if she's from New York. She might be from Jersey. She She probably frequent New York. Yeah, I don't know. She might be from Lower East Side or something. Say all these aliases, LOL. You hiding from the dub.
I actually prefer Madi. But I did not know how to change my name on YouTube. So that's why it just has my government on there.
Yo, I know her as Marty. Yo, but that's what's up, y'all. Hey, I gotta get out of here. She gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? And appreciate y'all tapping in this evening, man. Much love to y'all, man. I will see y'all. Well, Marty and Soft Rain will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all tap in on conversation with Soft Rain tomorrow. I don't know what time she's gonna have to show up, but turn on your notification bells on so whenever she drop it, it'll drop in your lap. You dig what I'm talking about? It is what it is. Y'all have a wonderful evening. You understand me? Say you well rounded. Say it's not your fault. The market is tainted. Your flaws are someone's missing pieces. For sure. She giving that love up. She giving that love up for Soft Rain and D. So y'all tap in tomorrow. Y'all had a notification bell on and she'll let y'all know. Rain, what time y'all going on tomorrow, ma'am? Do you know? You know what time y'all going up tomorrow, Rain, if you still in here, boo-boo? Let me know. Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is, V. And V, I need to know when you go up because I just stumble upon your lives. Like, when do you go up? Because you just do what the you want to do. She said, yeah, I do. I can see her right now going, yeah, I do. I do. Enough respect, dude. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Super Mac, man. Much love, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, indeed. Penny. Man, we'll see you soon, man. Hey, and don't forget to tune in for Uncle Plugg story time. That's Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, man. We'll be right back at y'all with a great one. And then y'all tap in. I know Soul's got one. Coming up. Y'all just keep your notifications on. You never know what RSC gonna be dropping shit. I don't even know. I don't know. She say the pop out be real for real. You be popping out for real. Like she got some shit on her mind, she just drop it and people just pop up. You know, it is what it is. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We're gonna play this track real quick, a little bit of it, and then we're gonna sign off. Man, y'all be easy. Yeah, dig. Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Ain't nobody had me nothing. Had to build it brick by brick. Every scar became a lesson. Every loss became a gift. Oh, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Get it how I live, you know I gotta make something. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Slept with a plane, kept knocking at the front door. Dreams bigger than the city that I came up from before. Every no became a reason I was working even more. Now I'm building every blessing that they swore I never score. Mama prayed while the light kept flickering. Pocket full of hope, but the bills kept whispering. I'm moving with a purpose, every move got significance. Failure ain't an option when survival is the difference. I ain't chasing fame, I'm chasing freedom for the family. Turning every setback into something they can hand to me. Pressure made a diamond out of vision, looking heavenly. If they never gave a seed, I'm building my own legacy. Every loss turned into fuel. Every wound became a tool. I refuse to lead this earth without showing what I'm worth. Yeah, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Get it how I live, you know I gotta make something. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. They only see the shine, they don't know about the nights though. Head down, tunnel vision. Had to trust